Hi Sagis, how are you guys doing? Welcome Sagittarius Tarot and another daily oracle reading. Today we are the 29th of October 2023. And so let's do some numerology. 29 plus 10 plus 2023. 2 plus 9 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 equals 19. And 19 really is that sort of number that means you are surrounded by divine love. Now, what is divine love? It is universal love. How is that translated? It really can be translated in so many ways during your day, whether this is like synchronicities, being aligned, luck, opportunities, being at the right time, in the right moment, in the right place, being protected, being safe, feeling love from your community, feeling supported, feeling heard, you name it. It is this kind of day. And so, 19. Now let's reduce it. 1 plus 9 equal 10, which is another number before we get to a single digit. And 10, as we've always mentioned in previous readings, watch them if you want, it is an indication of a turning point in your life. Now, that's really, really good. A turning point in your life, a turning point, all right? A turning point in your life that where you are surrounded by divine love. Now, let's reduce the number 10 to a single digit. We get number 1. And number 1, like one of the energies that it really embodies is that independence, that sense of independence, emotional independence, financial independence, mental independence, spiritual independence, right? And so this day is really going to sort of feels as if it is like guiding you and like try sort of funneling all the energies throughout the day to push you towards a more independent path and to show you the benefits of independence and highlight that theme. Now, I'm going to be picking for you a daily oracle from the wisdom of the oracle. Now, let's see what you will get. Wow, you get the yin. You get the yin. Amazing, amazing card. Now, immediately, you know us in numbers, you get number 2. And so this card has the number 2. And the number 2 is a number that is besides meaning sometimes partnership and all that, it is also a number of sensitivity. And so what do I mean by sensitivity? It is that, it doesn't mean like being sensitive, like, oh, like my feelings got hurt and shit. No. Like sensitivity is like being sensitive enough to feel energetic shifts, to read the energy of a room when you enter, to immediately sense where the person in front of you is like going with his speech or translating his body language, being sensitive to events and your ability to interpret them, being sensitive enough to show grace to people in your interactions, and like embracing that sensitive side of you, right? Where you can feel with living souls, with anything. This could even be like appreciating an insect, a leaf, really like a breeze, anything, because you are that sensitive today. And so these things will be speaking to you like in volumes because you're able to appreciate them even more. And there's something very soft and very whimsy and very beautiful and very graceful about you today. It's like it is easy to love you today, Sagis. It is easy today to love you. You're just, yeah, that like inner beauty shines and adds to your outer beauty. Amazing. Okay. And so if we combine the energy of today, the number 1, right, independence, and number 2, sensitivity of the card, we get your energetic reading for the day, which is number 3. 1 plus 2 equals 3, and you have 1, 2, 3. First of all, the fact that there's 1, 2, 3, before we get to the 3, this sort of tells me that there's some sort of order to the events of today. Like everything seems sort of to be following a certain timeline or in an orderly manner. So whatever you're doing today, first of all, like the events and things around you are going to feel as if they really follow a timeline. So I don't know how that will resonate to you. Also, like in your errands today and chores and everything, it's a good idea to be methodical and to sort of follow a like chronological plan or a timely plan. Let's say you're overwhelmed with a lot of housework, and so all you have to do is just sort of go at it one at a time, and you get it organized. So like you'll be saying like, I'll do this and then I'll do that and then this and then that and then this, and this will help things flow. And so this goes with regarding to everything. Like even let's say if you want to reach out to people, or even like your conversation will strike, or the conversations that you experience, right? Like they'll strike as very consecutive, right? I'm feeling a lot of this consecutive energy. This could be translated in a million ways. There's something about consecutive movements, consecutive, one after another. So if there's anything today that feels like it's really one after another, like I'd pay attention to that. Like that's really, you're on the pulse right there. So let's circle back to the number 3, right? And the number 3, like that it's a number, it is the byproduct of the partnership. It is many things that we usually talk about, creativity, things like that. But it is also mainly like passion. And so, and that's why, like, we've been feeling with this card, this whole sensitivity and this whole, like, it's easy to fall in love with you. And then mix that with your independence, you get this passion. So this is the day's energy. And so that means it's geared towards passion. So whatever you're passionate about, it's imperative for you today to pursue it. You're also going to feel very passionate while talking or discussing things. And so don't hold your horses, like do not push any brakes, of course, as long as you respect other people's boundaries while talking about it. And this also talks about that if you are, if you're lost and you're looking like which way to go today, or you're asking yourself any questions, the answer lies in your passions. Follow your passions today. Like, that is your answer. Wow, beautiful. Okay. Before we dive in more into the card, let's read one of the affirmations associated with it. Okay. Repeat with me 3 times. This is a time of calculated receptivity as I gracefully await what is coming to me, ready to accept it when it appears. This is a time of calculated receptivity as I gracefully await what is coming to me, ready to accept it when it appears. This is a time of calculated receptivity as I gracefully await what is coming to me, ready to accept it when it appears. Let's dissect this. Let's dissect the magic and decipher it. So first, this is a time, right? And the word time, I've been talking about this whole chronology, consecutive, timely order, timely manner, right? So the element of time is very, very important today. Then, this talks about calculated receptivity. What does that mean? That means it's a choice to receive, but it doesn't come, just organically. This is like a choice backed by intention. Like, it's an intentional choice. So today is all about you deciding to receive and doing it on purpose, because that's sort of your way to attract today. Like, you are fully embracing your sensitivity, your receptivity. And it's like you're letting others lead the way on purpose, because you know that that will be better for you. That's why the word calculated. And so as I gracefully await, right? Grace, sensitivity, the charm, the whole thing, how you're going to feel the rose petals falling. So await, again, there's a mention of time. What is coming to me? This talks about receptivity and just receiving instead of leading, passive instead of active, ready to accept when it appears. So this talks about patience and grace, because you shouldn't be rushed. You should just be open to things. Very, very beautiful. So this card mainly talks about embracing like a role, right, today in your journey that is all about you receiving. And if you think about it, look at the picture. You see this, there's like some sort of stone with a column, and there's like faces sculpted on it. That's supposed to be you. And then there's like this face here in the sky, which tells me as above, so below, as below, so above. So that means by you being an open cup like this, by you receiving, you are connected and you are actively, right? Connecting with the universal force to send you the energy that you will passively receive. So, yeah. I mean, do I need to say more? And so, just like this cup, right? This is called, what do you call it? Like, this is a receptor, right? Let's just call it that. Let's just call it a receptor. And so, what do I mean by receptor? So, a receptor like this, have this circular form, let's say. And so, that does not mean that it has a specific form. You know how in the human body, let's say you have certain receptors that can only be activated by one enzyme or a virus or an antibiotic or whatever, and that it's like only one key and one receptor. Here we're talking exactly the opposite. This is you being a universal receptor. So universal receptor is, so imagine you have this vase, right? That's this circular form. And so it can receive all sorts of shapes. It can receive circles, squares, anything, right? And this is to tell you that when you're in this energy, you've got to focus on receiving, but not how to receive. Like not the shape or the form of the receipt, of whatever you're going to receive. And so that is complete trust in the process. This is when you ask for what you want and then you step aside and you let life handle it. And so this is not dictating the form. This is not being active. And so when you ask for what you want, it can come in many forms. And so you receive it in so many ways. But if you should be in a receptive form and you're trying to be a leader by taking an active form, when you don't know better, right? You might decide, no, I think the way I'm going to receive this is I want it to happen in this way, in that way, in that way. And so guess what? You might be creating something that won't even fit, right? Like bigger than whatever, and then it's going to fall to the side. You're not going to receive it. This, whatever I'm talking to you about now, does not apply to all your life. This is just like whenever the universe is asking you to be in a yin situation, because sometimes and other days, right? Part of the journey is for you to embody the yang energy and for you to be the leader, which means what is the leader's job? What is the active's job part? Is to actually create the form, figure out the how, but not knowing how to receive it. So these two energies complement each other, yin and yang. And so today, it is all about you being graceful, trustworthy, universal receptor. It is calculated because you are aware of it and it's a choice. Like you'll be like, oh, today, just give me, right? Shower me with love, pamper me, throw on me abundance. Yeah, but you see, keep your statements general, vague. So shower me with abundance. Maybe if you specify shower me with money, you're not going to get money. There's like many ways for you to receive abundance. You might receive, I don't know, a free ticket somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So like, you want to like be open to receive the general energy and then you let the universe handle it. Right? So you can say pamper me, you can say shower me with abundance, you can say give me, you can say etc. Help me relax, beautify things around me, things like that. But then you don't ask for the how and you let it all happen. What a beautiful day. Like there's so many blessings that are going to fall on you if you allow it, if you are open. Hi Sagis, sorry about that. Something happened and the video cut. I really apologize for that. So I don't know where the video cut, but I'm going to finish the reading with a quote that I selected from Gautama Buddha. It says, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful." And so this talks about the importance of being grateful. And this gratefulness, like about from the little things to the big things in our lives, it really can help us be in this receiving mode that I was talking about. So every time, this is your key to be in this energy. Like every time you feel you're gonna turn on your go-getter Sagittarius today, take a step back and just repeat all the things that you're thankful for today, because I'm sure there's a lot. And so it'll put you in that energy of receiving again, and then you'll just be more relaxed and more in tune with the universal energy. What a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. What a beautiful reading. I love it. Receive. I'm going to repeat for you one last time the affirmation. This is a time of calculated receptivity as I gracefully await what is coming to me, ready to accept it when it appears. Wow. I love you so much, my Sagittarius. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing my videos and sharing the word about me on all your social media platforms. Thank you for your subscriptions. Yeah, thank you for your subscriptions. My tongue got tied there. A lot. I really, really appreciate them. And I want you to stay blessed, aligned, and connected. And I love you so, so much.